Hello everyone, this is Unreal Noob and welcome to Unreal Engine 4 Beginners tutorial. We are making an infinite runner, and in the last video we made the game over screen and the credit widget. Once you die, the game over screen pops up showing the score, the coins and the distance. At this moment the high score wasn't made, so and also you could either restart the game or exit to main menu. So let's click on the restart and it restarts, so it works. And so today we'll make sure the high score functionality is fully working, and for that we'll need to make the save system. So let's get started. First we open up the runner folder and we make a new folder, call it save game. Open that one up, right click to blueprint class, and under all classes type in save game, select, and we'll call it bp underscore save game. Double click to open it up. We'll be making a variable only over here. We'll call it player stats underscore sg for save game, and the variable type would be struct player. We'll compile save. Now we'd want to open up the player folder. In the player controller we will like to make two functions. The first one would be save game, the second one would be load game. In the save game, first in the load game we want to load game from slot. Let's promote this to a variable, call it save game name, and we'd promote this to a variable, call it save game reference. This is a variable of the type save game. So let's get back to save game and we'll come back to the load game later on. From save game, we the first thing we need to check is, does save game exist? In the slot name, plug in the save game name and the save game, and also click on the save game name. We have not given it a name. I'll call it infinite runner save. We'll branch it. This return value would either say this return node would say if the save game exists or not. So if it does not if it exists, we would simply call the load game from this one, and if it does not, we want to create save game object. Of the save game class would be the bp save game we made, and we will set our save game reference to this, and we want to cast to the bp save game. We want to get the player stat, and we do not need that. Let's set save set members in player struct, and we want to only store the high score and not the coins. We don't have it, so we'll open up our struct player. We'll make a new variable. We'll call this one total coins. This is the coins that will be saved and you can use it, let's say, in the store. And these total coins would be of the type integer. And so from the player stats we would want to break the struct, make sure the high score and the total coins is visible, and after breaking it we would keep the high score as the current point. The total coins would be the coins. Yeah. Why coins, you might ask? Because when we have no save game, this save game would be called when the player is dead. So basically whatever amount of coins he has earned is actual the total coins, so we don't need to do anything else, just plug in the coins to the total coins and that would be it. And then we would need to save game to slot. The save game name would be the slot name and the save game reference would go into save game object. And with that our create save game object is finished, if I'm not wrong. If it's wrong we can come back later and edit it. And in the and if the save game already exists, let's say it's not our first time playing the game, so we'll go to load game. We load game from slot, we cast to the BP save game. Now we get the player stats, we get the player stats of the player controller as well. We break both of these. I'll copy this one and paste. And the first thing we would want to check if the current point, if the point that I have scored in this run is greater than the high score in the save game. So only if I have beaten my high score, older high score, only then should I replace the set members in play struct. Yeah, only if I have beaten my high score from the save game, only then I would want to replace my high score that is saved, not before that. If I did not break the high score point in my current run, I wouldn't want to change my high score. So the current point goes to the high score when I have beaten my high score in the save game file, and also the total coins would be the total coins from this one and the coins I have earned in this run. And I'll plug it in and I'll save game to slot. Again, save game object would be our save game reference and the slot name would be our save game name. Also it's not done because this would only, like I said, it would only store the high score and the total coins only if I have beaten the high score, beaten the previous high score, but we would still want to set our total coins for every run. So even if it's false, we would like to store the total coins, but this time around the high score would be the high score from the save game itself, so we do not overwrite any high score, we just overwrite the total coins. And yeah, of course, like the structure reference should be the from the save game. So compile save, and I think this is it, guys. Let's check it. No, that is not it. Yeah. Let's open up a pp player, and over here, when we are dead, we would want to call the save game from our PC ref. So let's check it now. Start the game. So the first time I die with the score. Right. We need to change that in the widget as well. So in your runner folder, open up the widget folder and the UI game over screen. Sorry, UI game over widget. You want to click on the 00 next to the HighScore and go to function of the HighScore. Delete all this you have. From this HighScore, you want to load game from slot. This slot name would be the same as this one, and let's cast to the BP save game. Get player stats, bracket, the HighScore is supposed to be there, hide unconnected pins, make sure this is 2, and let's check it now. Score was 11 and our HighScore is 11. Let's restart. There is a bug with our score system. We'll fix it in some time. So let's just check if our score works. We die at 11. Oh, we die at 11 again. So no, we died at 10. So it was 11 because, yeah, our HighScore was 11. So yeah, let's make something more than 11. Let's go for a huge number. Let's say 23 is enough. So let's restart. Let's score something less than 23. I die at 11. Our HighScore is still at 23. Let's beat that score again, just to double check or triple check in this case. I really hate bugs that just lingers over there in the code. It was 23, so we have already broken our HighScore. It should be 30 and it is 30, so it's working. Our HighScore system and save game system is working. So let's go for the total coins collected. Right now we do not have a shop, so what we'll do is we would open up our UI main menu. We would add a horizontal box to the canvas panel. Let's move it to the right. We would add image, and then two texts. Okay, the image would be of coin, gold coin. Let's 50, 60, 80 by 80. Yeah, there we go. Size to content, this one would be nothing, actually blank. I just added it for the and this one would be 00 of 50. Yeah, 50. Let's use Cinzel and make sure the horizontal is pinned to the top right. And in this one we would bind the text, create binding. We would just copy this one from the UI game over, paste it, also does save game exist? The slot name would be the same again. If it does, then do this. If it does not, then the return value would simply be 00. And we don't want to add the high score, we would want to add the total coins. So let's see how. Yeah, also we would want to, in the options menu we would do this, but for now let's just do a button over here, add a text to this button. Let's call it reset. Click on the button again, size to content, size X would be 200. Yeah, 200 seems good. Bottom right, and yeah, on clicked, does save game exist? Again, it would be the infinite runner save. Branch, and if it is true, I want to delete game in slot. You know what, I'll just promote this to variable. It's a pain in the ass to type it every time. So save game name, yeah, so you just plug this in like that, and the same thing over here as well. Yeah, let's see how that works. So if I play the game, I have 92 that I had scored during the last matches. So let's just reset it, it's back to 00. I start the game again. It would even no, I don't think it would reset. Yeah, it would reset the high score as well, because we just delete the save games from the slot. Let's go to no, continue. It's 20 coins, 16, start. mm, 5 coins, so that would be 20 plus 25, 25 coins. Plus 19 coins. Okay, 44 coins is fine. Six would be 15. and it should be 60. It is 60. Let's reset it, and it's reset. Okay, everything's working fine. Right now we need to fix the scoring system that increases by 1 after this. So what we'd want to do would be, yeah, after this delay we would want to check again if we are dead or not. Yeah, sorry, if we are dead or not. So let's check that again, and hopefully this so let's see if that fixes it. Our score is 2 3. It's increasing. And it should be 14. It's 14. Okay, both the high score and the score is same. We fixed the bug. Let's restart. We collected 10 coins, so let's restart. Yeah, the high score is saved, and the score was 11. It's fine, and the coins should be 15. It is 15. Let's check the score once more, last time. And it is 11. Okay, fine, it's working perfectly. So okay, we have fixed the bugs, we have made the save system, the high score system, and the coins that you can later use to purchase from the shops. We are done with this, so I will see you guys in the next video. And before I go, guys, if you learned something from this video, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to my channel, because it really does help me a lot. Thank you guys, and see you in the next video.